Welcome to You Can Be ABC, the podcast where we learn about careers and have a little fun along the way. I'm Sam.
And I'm Bobby. Listen, before we get started, we've got to say one thing. Happy New Year! These things are pretty effective, man. I kind of like that.
You can incapacitate your opponents by first blowing in their ear, then chopping their neck.
Chopping their neck. Karate.
Jackie Chan.
Say karate.
No, I know what you said.
Listen, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2026. We've made it on over. And we are happy to be here once again. We've had a lovely Christmas season. We've had a lovely holiday season. We've been a little under the weather too, man. And I want to, first of all, blame Sam. Started with him.
What did I do?
Got us all sick. Anybody with kids, especially if you have little smaller kids. Now, Sam is older, knows better. He's real good about, taking advantage of opportunity to wash hands and not touch doorknobs and all that good stuff. But let me tell you.
Well, how could I get sick if I stayed in the house all day? Well, actually, that's counterproductive. Never mind.
No, yeah, you ended up getting us all in this little incubator. So I shouldn't say incubator. We've all been in sickness quarantine together where one got sick, the other got sick, then the other got sick. So
a family that's sick together sticks together.
I don't believe in that philosophy. I never have. The devil is a lie. I don't normally get sick, so I'm not used to it. Your poor mother, I think she got it the first round, and then she got it the second round. So God bless her.
It went me, mommy, you, her again, you again, me, and her.
I ain't gotten sick again. I'm fine.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine. God bless her, though. But she's, But anyway. But again, Happy New Year to everybody. We've had a lot to happen over the holiday. Been a good holiday. We've had a great time. Had some time to spend time with family. Got a chance to do some helpful things. We had earlier had a chance to talk about the Christmas basket event that we do every year. We did that. I got a chance to do a little bit more. And again, we would have all done more if not been for kind of recovering. But hey, happy to be here once again. I do want to, first of all, we have a couple Christmas things. Again, Christmas for us is just being together. But one thing Sam has on, I didn't say anything about it. He has his, what's that? He has a Christmas gift on, I think. What is it? Is that Minecraft?
Yes.
Yeah, so Sam loves Minecraft. What is it about Minecraft that is just like so magnetic? I mean, it just draws you to it. What is that?
I like being creative, and it offers plenty of chances to build and explore. So, yeah. And battle. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, Minecraft. We got a Minecraft thing up there. What's that?
We have two. The one at the very top is the torch, and then the one right below that is a creeper head. It also lights up.
Creeper heads. So both of them light up, creeper heads and whatnot. And then my wife got me this very thoughtful. I'm drinking out of if you can't see me, I'm actually drinking out of this wonderful cup that goes back and shares the spine of cassette tape of a bunch of rap groups that, let me see who on here has Sam heard of folks that we grew up listening to. I grew up listening to. My wife didn't listen to a lot of radio. They listen to good gospel music. I don't know how.
As MJ says, if it's not gospel, it's the blues.
It's the blues. It's the blues. Down home blues. Down home blues. So groups like you've heard of Notorious B.I.G. That's not going back as far. Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Eric B. and Rakim.
I know Eric B. and Rakim.
Yeah, of course you've heard me play Paid in Full over and again. KRS-One, you ever heard of him?
No.
Heard of him? He was from this group called Boogie Down Productions. And I would tell you, I remember him, and he used to have this dude with him, and his name was Scott LaRock. Scholar Rock ended up dying, getting killed or something. So KRS-One kept on, and he's like one of the most gifted MCs of all time. KRS means knowledge. It stands for knowledge reigns supreme, ONE, over nearly everyone. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. KRS-One. Red Man, and that's Cypress Hill, and Wu-Tang Clan, Craig Mack. I mean, man, wow. Back down memory lane with this. Have you ever seen a cassette tape? Or you've seen a cassette tape? You just never. I think we got a thing downstairs. You've heard it before.
Don't you put cassette tapes in the boom boxes?
Well, cassette tapes used to go in boom boxes, but you don't. Yeah, you're making it up. You just seen something. I got it. And then the other part, holidays is always a time. Sam is gone. We had time to spend over with my sister and brother-in-law and niece, nephew, my mom. We got a chance to visit with Stephanie's family. Folks were in from North Carolina, New Jersey, somewhere else. But anyway, everyone was in town, so it was a great chance. Let me ask you this. We've been having, and this is also a chance for us to kind of catch up on other things, like TikTok.
He watches TikTok for everything. He uses it to decide our meals a lot too, which is how one time he got me sick over a Big Mac taco.
I didn't get you sick over that Big Mac
Yes,
taco.
you did. I threw up, and then I was bedridden for 2 days.
That didn't have anything to do with the taco being not cooked well.
But it had something to do with the taco.
It was good to me. Did your mom not like it either? She didn't like it either, huh?
She didn't eat it.
She didn't eat it.
She warned me not to eat it too. She was like, Sam, don't eat Big Mac tacos, those strange things. I didn't listen to her. I ate it anyway. Ooh, I was bedridden.
You want bedridden up on Big Mac? Bedridden?
I was so sick.
Why are you talking about bedridden? You don't get bedridden off getting say bedridden. You talk like you have a scoliosis or something, man. That bedridden is you was sick. You're not bedridden if you get sick off food
Well, I
usually.
qualify myself as bedridden because I didn't want to get out of the bed.
Well, you ride in the bed, whatever the less. So I'll just say social media. Well, TikTok is great for. What is it great for? Yeah, recipes. Like I just cooked yesterday, butter gochujang spaghetti, which is apparently the top rated recipe. You have this group of folks who cook the top 50 New York Times recipes. And this gochujang, which is a very good paste. I love it as a paste. You can get a good one at Trader Joe's. It's like a fermented red pepper. Very good. It's better than sriracha to me as a different. Anyway, you didn't like that last night? You ate it?
Oh, no, I liked it. But I do have one problem with you calling it gochujang butter spaghetti. Who doesn't use butter for making spaghetti?
People usually use olive oil for making spaghetti.
That's only you.
That's not only me. That's Italians.
That's you, Italians, and the rich people.
Yeah.
Which also qualifies Italians. So, yeah.
How you have in your head that Italians are the rich people? That makes sense. See, stop being stereo. All Italians are not Al Capone or come from that background.
But like,
yeah, just stop.
Italy is a place for tourists.
Oh.
They make lots of money.
Okay, all right. Fix it. That's right. And we just want to make sure everyone knows he understands that we're not describing Italians by Al Capone any more than we're describing black folks by who's somebody notorious. I don't know. I can't think of a good match of a criminal element that is famous. What's the dude named Frank Lucas? You don't even know who Frank Lucas is, do you? Yeah, never mind. Well, listen. Hey, we'll tell you what TikTok also gave us. It gave us a jingle that's been ringing in our head for, I know, the last several days. Dr. Pepper, baby,
it's good and nice.
Do. Romeo, shout out to Romeo. That young lady, came up with this. And then there's another brother. I can't think of his name. I don't know his name. I want to shout him out because he did the jingle that goes with it that has been the best one that everybody keeps repeating. They're making commercials and everything. And if you all look on Dr. Pepper's, we looked at it on their see, this is what happens when something goes viral. We experienced a little bit of this some years ago when we went viral. And I'm gonna tell you how it worked. It wasn't a bad thing. It's just the idea that when we went viral with that rap about careers, man, they were tagging Ellen DeGeneres and the Ellen Show, and Ellen, you gotta have this on. Ooh, Ellen, look at because they know her love for bringing kids on, and kids have these unique talents and skills, and so. But Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Dr. Pepper was getting roasted.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper was getting. It was like, I can't believe y'all ain't pay. It's like because again,
y'all better pay that lady.
But it's real because guess what I bought the other day at the store? Hadn't bought in a year, months or whatever.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
With zero sugar. He insists on drinking zero sugar sodas. And he says you can't tell the difference. You can.
You can't tell the difference.
Yes, you can.
So I submit to you that if you are drinking a soda with a meal and it's cold, you can't tell the difference.
That's like saying you can't tell the difference between water and iced tea.
Yeah, no, it's a big difference. Let me tell you, and this is interestingly enough, and I'm not, because I don't really drink sodas.
The only similarity is that they are fizzy and brown.
Oh, you are kidding me.
And called Dr. Pepper.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm not buying it. Zero sugar. In fact,
I'm not buying a Dr. Pepper with zero sugar.
Zero sugar sodas are better now than diet sodas. Like, for instance, for years, let's talk Dr. Pepper. For years, people would drink diet Dr. Peppers because everybody viewed that as like the best diet soda on the market. It was better than Diet Coke. It was better than Diet Pepsi. It's better than anything. Diet Dr. Peppers. But then they came out with zero sugar Dr. Peppers, and those are better than the diet Dr. Peppers. Now, let me be clear. Some of y'all can taste the difference. Let me just speak for myself and for a lot of other people. I can't tell if I'm drinking a meal. First of all, I'm not drinking sodas often. Second of all, if I'm drinking a soda at all, it's normally with a meal. I can't tell the difference.
That's because it's you. I can tell the difference.
Man. And you don't drink sodas often.
You could blindfold me.
Oh, stop.
You could blindfold me and put me in front of a regular Dr. Pepper and a Dr. Pepper zero sugar, and I would be able to tell the difference.
Listen. So I'll tell you this. I bet if I blindfold you and you finish eating the taco, not a Big Mac taco, if you were eating and you just took a bite of a burger and then drank soda, drank soda,
still would be able to tell the difference.
Oh, I don't think so. We don't have to. I want to test that out. And listen, we're having this long conversation about about Dr. Pepper, which goes back to the point of what was being said online. It's good and nice. Do do do. And then you gotta do the eyes. Hey, yeah, that thing is. Let me tell you. But the people were standing up because what happened was Dr. Pepper, and this has been out for some days now, right? So Dr. Pepper, they trying to play it all cool. Good and well, none of us would have been on Dr. Pepper's page at all if not for that lady, because we are checking to see if they have acknowledged her yet, if they made a commercial using it. I mean, where she was, and then the new songs written, because there have been several of them written. People have done whole commercials. They're getting all of this publicity, and they're getting it for free. You would have had to spend multi-million dollars on this ad campaign, and they're getting it free of charge. Of course you need to pay that lady. Of course.
They do.
Yeah, pay that woman. Because I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. We singing Dr. Pepper. I drank a Dr. Pepper the other day.
Zero sugar.
And it was good.
Which you can tell the difference.
I'm gonna test it. So next time you drinking, I'm testing. We're gonna test the theory. And I'll say this too. I believe you can taste the difference if you're drinking just a regular and a regular. My point I'm making is this: if you're eating food and you drink a zero sugar Dr. Pepper versus a regular Dr. Pepper, I'm saying that it's so close it's negligible.
I can taste the I can taste the difference because when I eat a burger, let's say I'm drinking a zero sugar Dr. Pepper, it really wouldn't taste like all that sweet to me, so I would be able to tell.
Yeah, see, but here's the other part. Yeah, I don't even, man. See, they put so much sugar in the sodas anyway, which is why we don't drink much of them at all. But the reality of it is, and see, even your mom, she gets that artificial sweetness stuff makes her sick. So if she's drinking a soda, it does gonna have the full sugar in it. Yeah, man. I don't know. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna see whether or not there's any validity to that because again, you know, and again, I can't even drink a full man. All that has a lot of sugar in it, but not to disparage. I said this. I was with Dottie and Jim, go by Dottie and Jim's house. What you call them? What
Corona crew.
the Corona crew. So there's this group of us. We started meeting 5 years ago during a pandemic. And this is in our old neighborhood, and it will be. And first of all, shout out to Cheryl. She's recovering. John and Cheryl. Well, first of all, it's Dottie and Jim's house. Then there's Corliss and Yolanda, Ileana and Steve. There's Buddy and Carolyn. There's um, Lois and Bob. There's Bill. There's a few others. There's Jerry. Anyway, we would meet. Bunny. How can I forget Bunny? There's a few others. We meet and we cook meals. We start out spaced out. But anyway, I was with, and so we meet on Fridays and bring meals and talk and the whole nine. And these are people from around the country, grew up in different places, black, white, older, younger, older, middle age, younger, the whole nine. Anyway, I was saying to Dottie, I believe it was, I was having a conversation that, I think there is something to opening up a grocery store that just offers food that does not have all of the stuff in it. Um like a boutique kind of a place where, like for instance, grits. Y'all like my grits, right? Well, if you get grits on the regular grits that we're used to buying, it's called enriched grits. And then it just has a bunch of stuff in it, chemicals and other stuff, but it's grits, right?
Yeah.
But if you just go buy polenta is basically what grits are, corn, just ground corn.
I
But
thought it was the name of the store.
no, polenta is just like a fancy, non-southern way. It's grits. It's the same thing. But if you go and look at the ingredient list is going to have just corn and maybe one other thing, and that's it. It won't have all these other chemicals and things in it. What's interesting about a lot of products over in Europe and other places, they don't allow you to put a bunch of stuff in the products that gets put in products here in America. Like there are dyes, certain dyes and colors. So if you look at a product,
We've banned Red 3 in the US.
yeah, see, you know that, right? That's good, boy. That's not something I told you. That boy, that boy good. That boy good. Yeah, exactly. So, but the thing of it is that they ban this stuff in other places, and like our Federal Drug and Administration, which is the one that kind of monitors what you can put in food and all, much more lax than they are in other places. So there'll be a product here that in another country is totally different. Like Fanta is a soda. Like in Europe, theirs actually has orange juice in it, right? And it doesn't have a bunch of other colors, and it's not as bright orange, but it's an orange soda. So I've said to myself, that, man, you can make a lot of money. And it could be like an online thing. Just set up a store where The only stuff we're selling that we'll mail to you are the things that either is a European or another version of, like, we'll be eating the Frosted Flakes they sell in Ireland, or we'll be eating the Fantas they sell in Italy or whatever. And you'll find that it doesn't have all the stuff that they give to us over here. You like that concept?
Yes.
Yeah.
We should move.
We're not moving. But
I vote France.
if you could live anywhere else in the world, you're saying France. I don't know, man. I'm at this point where, first of all, we're not moving, but if there's a place where we could live, like, say someplace stay for a summer, France. Man, I think I'm at a point where I want to be somewhere where I don't have to see a bunch of people.
Antarctica. We could be the king of the penguins. Give me fish now.
This is a strange thing, but let me shout out Students on Ice. It's the name of an organization. I want to shout out Harold Ford Jr., former congressman, who does a lot of work now. People see him on Fox News these days. Got introduced to Students on Ice years ago. And we used to send kids from Memphis, Students on Ice. They take kids to the Arctic or Antarctica, and it would alternate any number of kids that got sent to those different places. And Harold was no longer even a congressman, but we kept a relationship with them. So shout out to Students on Ice. Wonderful program. Kids actually get to go to Antarctica and be with the penguins and everything. It's pretty cool. We may have to check you out for that, man. Would you go?
Yes, and definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, we would definitely. In fact, your cousin Peyton, she went. I have to show you pictures from her with the penguins. This has been years ago. Students on Ice. But shout out to Students on Ice. Wonderful program.
Did I bring home a pet penguin?
I don't know about all that, bro.
Pet walrus?
I don't think you can make it past customs or make it past. You can't get checked in with that in your suitcase, brother. You can't do a carry on. But I got a carry on. It can only be so tall. Well, no, you're not. I'm sorry, there's luggage, sir, not penguins. As
What if I say he's my safety animal?
So, not a safety animal. What you call those animals people have, calm them down, emotional support. You want a penguin for your emotional support animal?
Yeah, because then he'll have the initials ESP, so he might get psychic powers.
Yeah. I had a cousin of mine who had emotional. I had a cousin of mine who he said his emotional support animal, you know what his emotional support animal was?
Tiger.
A chicken. A rotisserie chicken. When I'm feeling anxious, I just reach for that rotisserie chicken. And there's something about the darkness of the skin and way the juiciness of the breast meat just binds with that crunchiness of the skin. It just make me feel so much better. I think you can get away with a rotisserie chicken as an emotional support animal.
So the next time we go someplace far away, we don't have to eat airplane food. We can just say, "Oh, this is my emotional support."
have a Sam's or a Costco, a Kroger, a Ralph's rotisserie chicken underneath your arm.
We could have a ham.
Yeah, hams work too. Hilarious. Speaking of food, I do want to say this, and we're gonna close in a minute here, but your mother and I had this really great meal at Felicia Suzanne. Now, you've eaten there before. They moved to a new location. Felicia and her husband, Clay, they're doing a great job. Downtown Memphis, they've reopened.
You know way too many people.
Well, it's...
One time I just saw your contacts and you were scrolling through trying to find somebody. And I was like, oh, you have over like 200 contacts.
No, I got 15,000 contacts.
15,000?
Yeah, I can show it to you right now. Yeah, I got about 15,000.
Mm.
But the thing of it is that there's some repeats in there. But I will tell you this. Hey, you made me forget my story.
I'm gonna need one of
But
those rotisserie chickens to
but
calm me down.
but Felicia studied under Emerald Lagasse. I mean, worked with him some years ago. And she does a great job there in downtown Memphis. And we've eaten there at an old restaurant. We gotta go by there. Boy, we had a great meal there the other day. It was really top notch. And shout out to her. She got a Michelin mention. Michelin is like, when they say you're being mentioned by Michelin is a very important thing. So yeah, we got to go by there soon, man. Her and Mr. Clay, you need to meet Mr. Clay because yeah, very good. I want to make sure we make it by there sometime soon. Because again, hey, we got to interview her for the podcast, man. Yeah, we actually had it set up and had something to come up, but yeah, we got to interview her for the podcast. So, Felicia, we're going to be hollering at you very soon. Very soon. Well, listen, we are coming to an end, but this has been another episode of You Can Be ABC's podcast, where we learn about careers and have a little fun along the way. I'm Bobby.
I'm saying.
We'll see you next time. Dr. Pepper, baby.
It's good and dark.
All right now. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Good ad lib, boy.